Hey everybody, this is Josh, call sign Banger. We're here today with the Evike New Year's Flash Expert Edition box. I do believe this one was. It was a $319 box. There wasn't a whole lot of them available, but the Flash series ones don't usually sell out like immediately, so I was able to grab one. There should also be a jacket in here. Going to an event on February 3rd. So up here in the Northeast, it's still going to be a little bit cold out. So I ordered just another jacket layer. So let's get in here and see if everything's there and see what they sent us. Before I get the rest of the way, I guess I'll mention we're opening this up with the magazine from our AW Spectre, the polymer MP5 I got in my last Airsoft GI box. Oh, that was like caved in. Alright. We are in. Alright, put that out of the way first. Oh, for the guys that know me and my love of cry, go ahead and make fun of me now. Yeah. Buy once, cry once. Get rid of the paper. Alright, we got some little stuff over here. We have a hex patch that says NA2B. I have no idea what it is. It kind of looks like hair. I have no clue. Good old Evike. A 6mm Pro Shop something. So what is this? It's in like 300 layers of plastic. Has some sort of straps with it. Yeah, I have. Oh, I know what that is. That's one of the grenade launchers. You slide a 40mm grenade in here, and it launches whatever the contents of it are out the end. The other piece must be the rail mount or barrel mount or something. But yeah, those are actually pretty cool. I almost ordered one of those a little while back, so I'm kind of glad that one came in one of the mystery boxes so I can test it out, because they have a double version too. So I might be game for a double version if that's a thing. All right, as of late, the typical gel blaster. Not gonna lie, I'll probably mess around with it a little bit. We also got our Evike New Year's sticker and our 8 of Spades. I don't think I have the 8 of Spades yet, so that's actually not a double, which is pretty cool. Get the gel blaster out of the way. We have a WE 1911 framed, it looks like, Galaxy. Let's see what color we got. Alright, all black. It's the all black with the kind of cool cutouts in the barrel area there. Not a bad little pistol. I don't have any other 1911s, so I don't really have any other magazines to go with it, but in typical WE fashion with the Galaxies, it comes with a couple of rails, so you can mount one up here on top and one down here on the bottom. But yeah, single stack. I assume it's these ones aren't select fire. I assume they probably don't make the 1911 one select fire, because you don't exactly have a whole lot of magazine capacity being a single stack. But no, still a pretty cool little pistol. Definitely might play around with that a little bit. Oh, it's got a kind of cool kind of cool little skeletonized trigger that matches the cuts in the barrel too, or in the heat shield, I guess. The barrel's kind of underneath there. I can't really call it the slide because that part doesn't really slide. And last but not least, if no one could guess by the kind of short-sized box, we have a package labeled FN Herstal, which would lead me to believe that this is probably a P90. Oh yeah, we got a Crytek logo on the back, so I think we got a P90. Unless Crytek's done something with FN Herstal since the P90 that I'm completely unaware of somehow. Alright, so we'll get the foam and manual and Crytek sticker out of the way. Oh, it looks like a flash hider. It looks like they gave me a metal flash hider to go with. That's kind of cool. Alright. And we also have a wiring adapter and what looks like a little key slash tool of some sort. Alright. Let's get those right out of the way. Bam! And we have the Crytek P90. It's kind of funny they put the normal Crytek like M4 plastic flash hider on it. But typical P90 feels pretty solid. My girlfriend's got a cyber gun one. The plastic feels a little better on the Crytek model. It's definitely pretty solid feeling. Your rail up here is all fully aluminum. It's kind of in typical, you know, P90 fashion. It's pretty balanced. You got your gearbox back here, and then all the weight from the rail up here kind of balances it out pretty well. I do like that the selector switch on these ones is labeled a little better than the regular P90s. You actually have like a safe, one shot, and auto. So you can kind of look down quick and visually see what you're in. A lot of P90s don't have that. It's either not filled in with any sort of color, so it's just kind of the same color as the wheel, you know, just sort of engraved in there, or it's just not marked at all. So it's kind of nice to know whether you're, you know, like in safe without pulling the trigger to see if it's actually unsafe. Especially if you've got a battery in it and all that good stuff. But, no, pretty solid. Throw a little optic on the front of this guy. Won't be too bad, a little replica. I might actually hold on to this one. I don't have a P90, but the girl, like I said, the girlfriend does, so now we can, you know, we can go matching P90s when we go play indoor. But, of course, hers will stick out a little more in a crowd, because hers is the Distressed Pink Devil, I think it is, Cerakote job on it. So, so hers will stick out a little bit more than mine does, but that's okay. I don't mind blending in a little bit with the basic black P90. Good news is I already have some brick batteries and everything that'll fit right in the back of them, so that won't be a problem. Won't have to source any odd-sized batteries to fit in there. But yeah, this thing seems pretty solid. I like it. Doesn't seem like it has much along the lines of sling points outside of the usual one on the bottom. I suppose this is short enough you could run it on a single point anyway, so I guess one's really all it needs. But yeah, not a bad gun. I like it. I think I will. I think I'll definitely be holding on to this one. It seems like the internal performance, being Crytek, is definitely a little better than the Cybergun versions. Those ones, for being a P90, which is like a super quick shooting, you know, gun in real life, the FN Herstal one just kind of seems a little slow, you know, even on an 11.1. But yeah, hopefully this thing will do pretty well. Trigger feels a little bit better too, actually. It's not, it's still spongy, but that's just kind of the nature of a P90 trigger. But it's less, I don't know, there's less play in it. It doesn't seem as wobbly. So it seems like a little bit smoother trigger pull. Even though it's still kind of long and squishy. But it gives you that P90 where when you're in auto, you can kind of, you know, half squeeze the trigger for semi and then all the way back for full auto. So you can still use semi-auto even when it's in full. Which is one of the things I've always kind of liked about the P90. Fortunately, I'm not a very big guy, so it's not super big for me. You know, some people that, you know, got giant gorilla arms, like my team leader, Reaper 6, go give him a follow if you haven't yet. They tend to, you know, not necessarily be quite as big a fan of the P90 because, you know, they're kind of like chicken winging real bad with having such long arms and a short gun. But they are fun little guns. So yeah, we'll definitely get this guy out on the indoor field and have some fun with it this winter for sure. Oh man, it's gonna be tough to play indoor because we already got outdoor events planned, even though it's cold, because we're weird people. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Definitely say, even though I think this was like I think it was like a 20 winner box or something like that. It wasn't the most basey box. There was one with a little Troy Industries little shorty M4 and something else in it. That there was 60 of, I think. So yeah, not a bad win. We'll take it for sure. Value-wise, I like the way that this was distributed a little better because, you know, at least the one gun is worth more than the price of the box. E-Vike's been kind of skimping out, and, you know, you'll have like a $300 box and it'll be like a couple $150 to $180 guns in it. You know, so your value still ends up there, but it's still two kind of blah guns. You know, it's not really a whole lot that you actually want to get excited to go out and use. So I was definitely glad to grab this. This isn't bad. We'll take that and run for sure. But thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll see you for the next one. Have a great night.